Hey guys, welcome back to Ocean Beauty. In this video, I will be doing my 5-year length check. I cannot believe it's been 5 years since I cut off all of my relaxed hair. It has made so much progress and it is super duper healthy, and I've been doing my best with it. I never take shortcuts when it comes to the health of my hair, and I think you'll be able to see that by the end of this video. I'm just so proud of the progress. It's been a few hard points, but I'm always able to bounce back into a healthy state of hair. And I'm starting out on freshly washed hair. Washed, deep conditioned, and everything. And I do plan on trimming my ends just a little bit because it's been a few months since I had my last trim. Okay, so as you can see, the shrinkage always goes crazy, but I never frown at it because it is a sign of healthy hair, so I would be scared if I wasn't experiencing shrinkage. I feel like shrinkage is always demonized just because it makes your hair appear to be shorter, but if you look at it on a positive note, it could show you that your hair is actually healthy. So I'm going to start off with the section in the back. When I blow out my hair, it never really takes that long. I usually do it in like a few sections, and it would take like 45 minutes, maybe an hour max. Like, it never ever takes that long. And then I'll be using a little bit of the twist and braid cream from Flora Curl. It can also be used as like a leave-in. I tend to use this too because like in these colder months, this has been one of my holy grail hair items. So yeah, I just use a little bit of that and not too much of it since I will be blowing it out. And then in addition with that, I use a really light heat protectant. It has like the same consistency as oil, and it's like spray on. And I like to go through and just make sure that like the product has gotten everywhere. And sometimes like I will be so focused on the longer part of the hair strand, I will forget about the part that is closest to my scalp. So I like to make sure that gets just as enough love as every other part does. And I also like to just gently finger detangle just to make sure there's no knots and tangles in my hair before I go in with the blow dryer. And that's me applying the heat protectant. It's really important to make sure it is evenly distributed on all of your hair strands because I will literally cry if I got any type of heat damage. So as you can see, I'm just going over and over and over it just to make sure it's like fully protecting my hair. You know, look at that shrinkage. Like, that's how you know the hair is healthy. That's how you know. And now I'm just going to start blow drying my hair. It is on the lowest heat setting. Like, I will never have it like full blasting. So it's on the lowest choice. And at first, I just start off like pulling the section of hair and just bringing the blow dryer close so it can kind of stretch it at first, and then I'll take the wide tooth comb and go through it while I'm blow drying it. I'm not even sure if this is like the correct way of doing it because I've seen so many different methods, but this is the one I've been doing for years. I always wished I had the blow dryer with like the attachment, but I used to have one like a few years back, and I felt like the attachment, like the comb part didn't have like big enough spaces for my hair, so it was taking out too much hair. So that's why I like to use the wide tooth comb when I do it. And I did do a light brushing of my ends, so like it just looks a lot better and a lot more flowy. That's one of the things I love about a fresh trim. But at the same time, I kind of hate cutting my hair because it's like you want that length. But in order to have healthy length, you have to trim it. So it's inevitable, basically, if you're going for healthy hair. But the ends, it just looks way more flowy and healthier and full now that I've dusted it a little bit. And at first, I decided to like braid off the sections that were already completed, but since I'm really indecisive, I'm going to end up taking the braids down anyway and just clipping it away, because I didn't necessarily want it to have like the texture of a braid out just yet, because I'm thinking of either doing like straight back cornrows, or I might do a rod set for an event that I'm going to this weekend, and I think I'm leaning more towards the rod set. And then for a protector style, I'll do straight back cornrows, because that, like, I don't know, I've always liked cornrows, but I see it's gotten like way more popular. But yeah, I wanted my mom to do it because I can braid, but I cannot braid neatly. But she's always like braided my hair since I was a baby in cornrows, so obviously she would be better fit for that because I am not. But as you can see, I'm doing the next section and I'm going through the same process, and I'm also going to lightly dust that section too. And I pretty much just did the same thing all over my head. As you can see, like, the ends don't look as good as they should, but trust me, after it is trimmed, it is going to look way, way, way better. And now it is trimmed, like I mentioned before, I don't know why I started braiding it at first, because I'm literally going to take the braids right back down and just clip it away, because I didn't necessarily want it to have, I didn't want my hair to have like that braid out look, because I do plan on doing something else with it, and I will be making a video on that style because I've never tried anything like that before. But yeah, as you can see, like, the ends look a lot healthier now that it is trimmed. I just love when my ends look healthy. Like, I feel like I get hair anxiety when I can see a lot of single strand knots, or it just looks like it needs a trim, but it looks way, way, way healthier now that I've cut it a little bit. And this is where I just went ahead and took the braids down and just clipped it away. And I've moved on to the next side. I like to just do 2 of the back sides, and then I just go back and forth in between which sides. Or sometimes it's just totally random. And if you need water, you need to go drink it. We all need to drink a lot more water, so that's why I just added that clip in there. That'll be your water reminder. But as you can see, I'm halfway done in this clip. I just love like how healthy my ends look there. Like, they're nice and full, not see-through or anything. And I've noticed, like, over this past year, since the first part of the year, like, I had all online classes, so most of the time I would just keep my hair like tucked away, so I didn't need to do anything to it really other than protective styles. And that helped my hair, like, it helped it become so much more thicker when I left it alone. Like, it is super duper duper thick, and it's a few inches longer, and I'm just really enjoying it, honestly. And this is another short clip of my hair. I was just excited with the progress and the health of my hair. But now we are about to go into the limb check. So I had to get my boyfriend to help me because it would be impossible to like take the tape measure or whatever and then pull it down myself in the back. And I didn't even realize that we actually like did this kind of wrong because it was slanted in the video, but I didn't notice. So I will insert a picture to show you guys like exactly where it was. But as you can see, like, it's kind of slanted, so it's not that accurate, but it kind of is at the same time. So I would say it's about like 11 and a half, almost 12 inches. But the real picture is about to come up on the screen. This is exactly where it is. I would say that's almost like 12 inches or like maybe 11.75 inches, just somewhere around that that length. But At the beginning of this year, it was not that much past armpit length. Like, I would say that I'm on the way to like mid back length, and that's just a huge accomplishment for me because I've been relaxed for most of my life, and this is the longest my hair has ever been and the healthiest, and it's way past armpit length, like a good 1.5 or 2 inches. But I'm just proud of the growth. Like, hopefully by the end of next year, it will actually be mid back length. But I'm going to go even harder to retain that length and just do all the steps that are needed to reach that goal. Like, I just want to be the natural hair Rapunzel. And I'm not saying that like you have to prioritize length. That's just my personal goal because all lengths are beautiful. But yeah, you can see like the comparison from the video to the picture because it was kind of slanted in the video. But of course, I always appreciate his help. But thank you so much for watching my limb check video, guys. It'll be many more helpful content videos for you guys to guide you along your own journey. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.